Aego here. Hi. Hello. Today I have here two very neutral, trendy, and sensual eyeshadow palettes. They're HOLIKAHOLIKA's TERRAZZO shadow palettes. When I first got these palettes, I was really surprised as soon as I laid my eyes on them because the cases were so pretty. So today I'll be doing a review, a short eye makeup tutorial, and a very simple comparison of these two palettes. So let's get started! There are two of TERRAZZO shadow palettes, both with a very pretty package and a case with a TERRAZZO design that feels very clean, moody, and also very pretty. Each of these two palettes consists of 9 colors of shadows with matte, opal TERRAZZO glitter, and shimmer shadows, and the size of the shadows are bigger than most palettes. The matte applies softly, shimmer applies smoothly, and the glitters apply moistly. In addition, each palette seems to be a combination of colors that are very easy to use. I especially think that the glitters are gorgeous. When applied only the glitters, doesn't these glitters look so pretty? So first, let's take a look at the first palette, number 1, Earthy. This palette is composed of refined neutral brown colors that are not too yellow and can express a sensual and soft look. The first color, Moody, is a matte neutral beige color that is great to use as a base. The second color, Earthy, is an opal TERRAZZO glitter with silver pearls on beige base. The third color, Terra, is a matte beige color. The fourth color, Rustic, is a coffee brown with gold pearls. The fifth color, Truffle, is a shimmery khaki deep brown color. The sixth color, Deer, is a coral brown with silver pearls. The seventh color, Woody, is a matte camel brown color. The eighth color, Golden Tweed, has gold TERRAZZO glitter on brown base. The last color, Maroon, is a wine brown color with silver pearls. The first palette, Earthy, seems to have a lot of warm and neutral colors. The colors on the side especially seems to be mixed with a bit of reddish and yellowish base, which reminds me of autumn. But I think the colors apply darker than I expected, so when using the colors as a base, it should be applied lightly. And the makeup I have on right now is done with this palette, so let me show you a very short makeup tutorial. I applied the first color, Moody, as a base on my eyelid widely and on my lower eyelid. Then I used the 7th color, Woody, as a middle color on the half of my eyelid and fully under my eyes. And after that, I draw the eyeline. I used the 5th color, Truffle, to blend the eyeline and also applied it on the corner areas. Then I applied the 8th color, Golden Tweed, on my eyelid and under the lower lash line. Like this, my bright daily makeup is done. As I've mentioned, since this palette has warm, slightly reddish and yellowish colors, I think this palette would be great for people who likes warm colors, warm autumn tones, or even reddish colors. Next is the second palette, Dusty. The second palette, Dusty, is composed of refined, muted colors that are not too red, and it is a great palette to create a sensual and refined look. The first color, Greige, is a matte shadow that is a mix of gray and beige. The second color, Dusty, is an opal pearl TERRAZZO glitter on silver base. The third color, Winter, is a matte mute pink color. The fourth color, Thunder, is a shimmery purple gray. The fifth color, Urban, is a shimmery plum deep brown color. The sixth color, Merlot, is a sparkling purple brown color. The seventh color, Gray Cat, is a matte gray color, which is said to be the same color as Peach Matching Shadows Gray Cat. The eighth color, Pink Storm, is a pink TERRAZZO glitter on brown base. The last color, Mahogany, is a deep berry brown color with silver pearls. The second palette, Dusty, has less saturated muted beige, pink, purple, grayish, or reddish colors, which feels very moody and are great to use in the winter. Since the colors in this palette are less saturated when compared to the first palette, Earthy, I think it's easier to use as a base or to give shade. I also have an eye makeup tutorial using pinkish colors, which I feel are the primary colors of this palette. I applied the first color, Greige, as a base on my eyelid widely till the crease and on the lower lash line. Then I used the third color, Winter, as a middle color till my double eyelid. And then I used the 9th color, Mahogany, to add a bit more depth. Next, I'll draw the eyeline and use the 6th color, Merlot, to blend the eyeline. Then I used the 8th color, Pink Storm, on the center of my eyelid and on the lower lash line. And I used the 2nd color, Dusty, on the head of my eyes. And if you also want to give some shade, the first color, Greige, would be a good choice. Since the second palette, Dusty, is composed of muted pink tones or less saturated colors, they seem to be more suitable for cool tones than warm tones, especially for those who are winter tones among the muted cool tones. And the 7th color of this palette, the Gray Cat, is said to be the same color with Gray Cat of the Peach Matching Shadow, but when I actually tried it, I felt that this Gray Cat has more of a mauve-ish color. Now let's take a look at the two palettes side by side. These two palettes have similar composition and the colors can be divided into warm and cool right away by just looking at them. I personally think that the second palette, Dusty, has a larger variety of colors than number 1, since it can also be used as a blusher or shading. But I recommend the first palette Earthy over the second palette Dusty, as it is a great palette that concentrates on shading. And as for my recommendations based on tones, season, daily makeup, or favorite colors, I recommend the first palette Earthy for warm tones, autumn, shade makeup, or brownish colors. And the second palette Dusty for cool tones, winter, mute pink or purple such as grayish pink or grayish purple. I heard that some people like TERRAZZO design of these palettes, but some also hate it. As for me, I'm definitely a fan of it. It's just so surprisingly pretty. And one more thing that I was surprised with was how the size of these shadows were bigger than most other palettes, so I feel that these palettes are of a great quality. And since these palettes have a great combinations of colors, it can be used easily and conveniently sideways, vertically, or diagonally. Like this, I reviewed and compared two TERRAZZO palettes from HOLIKAHOLIKA, as well as showed you two short makeup tutorials. I hope that this video helped you a lot, and thank you for watching my video today. Don't forget to subscribe, press the like buttons, and please leave some comments for me. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye!